At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
Welcome, everyone. You're looking to get smart fast, right? Especially when the stakes feel high.
Exactly, like understanding a complex situation or just, getting the essential info on something big.
That's what we do here. Today, we're doing a deep dive into a really interesting hypothetical, a 2025 NBA play-in game. Dallas Mavericks versus the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, we've looked at the key info, the players, the team styles you've probably heard about, and tried to boil it down. The goal is to give you those crucial insights that quick understanding without needing hours of research.
Right, a shortcut to being well-informed.
Yeah.
So the play-in tournament, quick refresher.
Sure. It's teams ranked 7 through 10 in each conference.
Okay.
They battle it out for the last couple of playoff seeds. It's high drama, single elimination for some spots.
And this specific hypothetical game, Mavs versus Grizzlies, it's exactly that, isn't it? Winner move on to the main playoffs.
Precisely. Winner gets in, loser season is well over. Huge stakes.
Okay, let's jump into the Dallas Mavericks then. What's their identity on the court?
Well, historically, Dallas, you think offense. Lots of firepower.
High-scoring games, usually.
Often, yeah. They really lean on their star players to generate most of the points. That's kind of their DNA.
So strengths are pretty clear then. Scoring ability.
Definitely. Getting points, often in bunches. They can get hot quickly.
But what about the flip side? Weaknesses.
Sometimes defensive consistency can be an issue. Holding teams down.
Okay.
And maybe sometimes relying too much on those main stars if they struggle.
Where does the scoring come from?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Exactly.
So for this hypothetical 2025 game, who are the key players we're picturing? And remember, we're playing with some hypotheticals here.
Right, exactly. So imagine Anthony Davis, obviously usually a Laker, but let's put him on the Mavs for this scenario. Dominant inside scoring, boards.
Big presence.
And maybe Klay Thompson, again, normally Warriors, but here, elite shooting, perimeter D.
Wow. Okay, that changes things. Anyone else?
Yeah, you've still got versatile guys like Najee Marshall maybe contributing, Max Christie, younger player.
Potential there.
And Daniel Gafford bringing that athleticism, rebounding in the front court.
Interesting mix. So strategy-wise for Dallas in this game.
You'd think they'd focus on getting AD and Klay in this hypothetical. Good looks, creating scoring chances for those key guys.
And defensively?
Defensively, the big challenge is Memphis's speed and scorers. They'd have to find ways to contain that.
Okay, let's pivot to the Memphis Grizzlies. What's their core identity?
Memphis. Think athleticism. Think defensive intensity. And pace.
Fast-paced play.
Yeah, they love to push the ball, rebound, get out in transition. That's their style.
It's the strengths of that energy, that defense.
Yes, absolutely. Athleticism, defensive pressure, hitting the boards hard.
Weaknesses. What are the potential challenges for them?
Sometimes offensive consistency in the half court can be a bit up and down.
Right. Not always smooth sailing if the game slows down.
Potentially. And maybe, depending on their roster build in 25, maybe a bit less experience in these super high-pressure games compared to, say, a team built around veterans.
Gotcha. Key players for the Grizzlies we need to watch.
Well, number one is Ja Morant. He's the engine, right? Explosive, dynamic point guard.
Center of everything for them.
Pretty much. Then you've got Desmond Bane, really skilled scorer, good defender, too.
Reliable.
Very. Front court, maybe Marvin Bagley third. Athleticism, can score inside, and Vince Williams Jr. doing a bit of everything on both ends.
So how do you see the Grizzlies approaching this game strategically? What's the game plan?
Leverage that athleticism, create turnovers, run, score easy buckets in transition.
Makes sense. Play to their strengths.
Definitely. And defensively. Disrupt Dallas. Force turnovers makes them uncomfortable.
Okay, let's talk about how these styles clash. The pace of play seems like a big one.
Oh, yeah, huge. Memphis wants to fly. Up and down, constantly pushing.
Whereas Dallas, with maybe AD and Klay in this scenario, might prefer a bit more control.
Could be. They can score fast, but they might also want to execute more in the half court, especially with a dominant big like AD. Whoever controls that tempo gets a big edge.
Right. Fascinating tug of war there. What about key individual matchups?
Guard play is massive. Ja Morant versus whoever Dallas puts on him.
How do you stop him? Or slow him down?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? His explosiveness tests any defense. Dallas's guards need to contain him somehow and score themselves. Maybe they try putting size on him.
Tricky balance. What's another key battleground?
The front court. Our hypothetical Anthony Davis for Dallas versus, say, Marvin Bagley III for Memphis.
Rebounding. Inside scoring.
Both. Who controls the glass? Who gets those second chance points? That's huge. If AD dominates, it opens things up.
But if Bagley and the Grizzlies hold their own on the boards.
It limits Dallas's possessions, takes away easy putbacks. Crucial battle.
And beyond the stars, how important is the bench in a game like this? Win or go home?
Incredibly important. You absolutely need contributions from your bench.
Just solid minutes. Or more.
Both. Solid minutes, avoiding mistakes, but also maybe a scoring punch. Or key defensive stops. Depth really matters when the pressure is this high. Foul trouble can creep in too.
Yeah, a hot bench player can totally swing the momentum, can't they?
Completely. It's often the difference in these tight games.
Let's dig a bit more into the X's and O's. Dallas offense, what are they trying to run?
Well, with our hypothetical guys, likely lots of looks for AD inside, maybe post-ups or pick and rolls, Clay coming off screens for threes.
Spacing would be key then?
Critical. Need good ball movement to find those open shooters and prevent Memphis from just packing the paint. Maybe some isolation for a star if needed.
And the Memphis offense. We talked about transition, but what else?
Yeah, transition is priority one, fast breaks, open court. But in the half court, they need execution too. Attacking the rim aggressively, offensive rebounding for second chances.
Keep that pressure on.
Always. They thrive on activity.
Okay, defensively. How does Dallas try and stop that Memphis attack?
Number one is transition defense. They have to get back. Limit easy baskets.
Box it out.
Huge.
Yes.
Limit those second chances Memphis thrives on. And discipline, don't foul unnecessarily, especially jaw driving.
Right. Keep them off the free throw line.
Try to, yeah. And just generally disrupt their flow, make them play more in the half court than they want to.
And how does Memphis try to shut down this potentially potent Dallas offense?
Use their athleticism again. Pressure the ball. Try to force turnovers to fuel their own offense.
Protect the paint.
Got to protect the paint, especially against someone like AD in this scenario. But also contest those three-pointers, can't let Clay get going. It's about discipline, rotations, staying in front of guys.
Okay, thinking about the game flow itself, how important is getting off to a good start?
Oh, massive in a one-and-done game. Early momentum, getting that confidence.
Put together a team on their heels immediately.
Exactly. An early run, a few big defensive stops. It can really set the tone, force the other coach's hand maybe.
Speaking of coaches, lots of adjustments throughout, I assume.
Constantly. They'll be tweaking offensive sets, defensive matchups, rotations, maybe even trying to change the pace if things aren't working. In-game adjustments are vital.
And ultimately, it often comes down to big moments, right?
Yeah.
Clutch plays.
That's what these games are remembered for, isn't it? Who makes the big shot? Who gets the crucial stop? Who hits the pressure free throws?
Those defining moments.
Absolutely. Stars stepping up when everything is on the line. That often decides who wins.
So putting it all together, how could this hypothetical game actually play out? Lots of possibilities.
Totally unpredictable, really. Could be a shootout, both teams scoring over 120.
Or grind.
Or a complete defensive grind. Low scoring, every possession feels heavy. Could come down to the final shot.
Maybe even a controversial call.
Wouldn't be the first time in a high-stakes game. That unpredictability is why the play-in is so compelling.
Yeah, absolutely. And for fans wanting to catch a game like this, where would they look?
Big play-in games, usually national TV, ESPN, TNT, something like that.
Streaming options too, presumably.
Oh yeah, definitely streaming options available through league passes or the network apps. Details always come out closer to the time.
And the fan buzz around a game like this must be intense.
Off the charts. Social media, sports talk, everyone's debating, predicting, analyzing every single angle. Huge fan passion.
So wrapping this deep dive up.
Yeah.
What are the absolute key things determining who wins this hypothetical Mavs-Grizzlies clash?
I think it boils down to a few things. Which team's stars perform best under pressure?
Okay.
Which team executes its game plan more effectively, both offensively and defensively? And honestly, who makes fewer critical mistakes down the stretch?
Execution under pressure seems paramount.
It really is. The team that imposes its style and stays composed likely moves on.
It really highlights the drama, the uncertainty, the play-in. Anything can happen.
Exactly. Which makes you think, right? Like, what if one coach throws in a completely unexpected defensive scheme? Or what if a role player nobody expected just goes off for 20 points?
Yeah, those curveballs.
How much could that change things? It leads to a good final thought for everyone listening. In a game this tight, with so much riding on it, what single factor do you think would ultimately be the most decisive?